Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and I'm bringing you guys this game in the MSI Dragon Cup number 3. This is going to be game number 2 of HellRaisers versus the Dire team. No, it's HellRaisers versus hehe United. Words are hard to say. If you guys haven't seen the last game, you guys should definitely go check out the last game. Amazing thing happened. It was like one of those games where like, oh my gosh, this is obviously going to happen, and it didn't happen. It's like, okay, well this is obviously going to happen, it didn't happen. It's like, okay, well this is obviously going to happen, and it didn't happen. And whatever happened just fell out of the world of Dota. The Dota god said, we made a thing, we want you to observe it and try to predict it, but you can't. So that's basically what happened the whole entire game. Like I said, my name is CulBlu, and yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how it goes. If you guys haven't checked out the last game, I highly suggest go checking it out. I'll put it on my YouTube page, so you can check it out on youtube.com/CulBluDota. That's CulBluDota. And you can also check out VODs probably everywhere else in the world, because that was actually just a very interesting game. But yeah, your time is officially up. If you haven't checked it out, I'll go ahead and spoil it. HellRaisers did officially lose that game, and it was interesting because it's like they had such like their early game wasn't that great for them, but it wasn't that bad. And then they had a really good stride. Like the game was just going, everything was going the way. The skies were aligning, and the sun was in line with the moon, and then the stars were in the right place. And then all of a sudden they just lost. It was just crazy. It's like they just lost. It was like, oh, we got this, guys. It's just no, lost. So. HellRaisers have a little bit to think about, I guess. I don't necessarily say that. I don't want to say that they lost because they had bad picks. I thought they had good picks. I liked the fact that they had Troll Warlord. I liked the fact that they had a Shadow Fiend. But it just came down to hehe United just got those one or two better plays than HellRaisers. Like there was one Roche fight that happened, and HellRaisers weren't able to capitalize on it. They weren't able to like just claim all the Raxes. They just went farmed a little bit, claimed like a tower and a Rax, and then they backed away. It's like they didn't do enough by the looks of it. Like they didn't push enough when they had the advantage, and I think that's what killed HellRaisers in the end. Basically, they made it to the point where if everybody down on HellRaisers side, usually what you want to have happen is you want to have it to where if the whole entire enemy kills your team, they can't really push out because they have mega creeps in their base. That's what you want to have happen. But they weren't able to get to that stage. It was just, oh man, it was just such a it's like all those games that you watch and you play it, or if you're playing it and you're like, yeah, we're doing so well, and it's just like you lose, like, dang, I don't know what we did wrong. We just didn't. Anyway, so enough about that game. CulBlu can't really analyze that game because that game did last a long time, and the main thing I got out of that was that HellRaisers didn't push hard enough. Like they didn't push when they had the advantage.
10 seconds remaining.
But all aside, we're jumping to this new game where hehe United, they are the first ones to pick up the Troll Warlord and said, hey HellRaisers, we heard you like Troll Warlord. We're gonna pick up Troll Warlord. We're gonna show you how to play him. That's basically what I foresee happening right now. I don't know if hehe United are gonna go with the Spirit Breaker this time. The Naga Siren really did help pay off in spades, kind of, sort of, for them in the last game. The Naga Siren was really the linchpin that helped them win that game. Basically, having those Song of the Sirens and being able to just run and have the Naga split push the lane was really powerful. But looks like they will still go for that Spirit Breaker. They are going to go for Troll Warlord as well. HellRaisers do pick up the Bristleback Dazzle. Sadly, no Crystal back, but they do have a Dazzle back. I guess if that's a supporting duo that you want to have. I'm not sure if we're going to see ourselves a Broodmother though. I've seen a few games where there was a Broodmother and there was a Broodmother Dazzle, and that's basically a lot of free physical damage. If you guys don't know, Dazzle's heal does physical damage. Actually, pretty much everything Dazzle does is physical damage. Yeah, actually no. Everything Dazzle does is physical damage, which is actually really interesting because he is a spellcaster. Usually when you cast spells, it's magical damage, but no, Dazzle does all physical. Even Poison Touch, it's all physical. But all said and done though, it's really interesting to see because Broodmother can surround you with spiders and Dazzle can drop one heal, and he'll heal 7 targets, 8 targets max. And I think the maximum damage he can do with that, with 8 targets, would be about 1,000 damage. I mean 1,000 probably plus or minus something that I'm missing, some number, some variable that I'm missing. So that's a lot of damage that Dazzle can do for no apparent reason. And it's actually a really cool strategy to go for. Although it's really niche and it's really cheeky and it's not really all that great, it's just something that you can do. Meanwhile, speaking of the bands, let's go and talk about the bands. We got Juggernaut, Axe, Earthshaker, and Zeus banned out by the hehe United side. And I'm trying to think of the logic behind all those. I mean, you have a Bristleback, and there's an Axe. I mean, Axe. I've seen Axe banned out a lot. Maybe Axe is just too powerful nowadays. People finally remember that Berserker's call goes through Magic Meter. Maybe that's what it was, or maybe it's just that his new buff that he got for his thing. His thing, what's it called? his Berserker's Rage, Blood Rage, whatever it's called. Maybe his new buff that he just got for that just proved to be too powerful. It's really hard to tell. But Axe, I've seen Axe banned out a lot. I'm actually looking forward to the day to see Axe get played in a match like this, so that way I can see, oh, that's why he's banned out. But all I said and done, he's banned out. Train Protector, he's banned out for obvious reasons. If you guys have seen hehe United's other game, they played against, I forgot what the team's name was, but they played against some other team. And basically, Train Protector got an Aghanim Scepter, Spearbreaker charged everywhere, Zeus was dropping ults like a baller, and Eyes in the Fours last forever, and I didn't realize that. And it was like, Train Protector just gave all the vision lore. They had map packs on their side, and Spearbreaker was just loving it. He was just charging wherever he wanted to, getting what he wanted. Zeus dropped his ult to help him out, to appease him, and it was just a gross game. It was just such a gross game. But Train Protector is banned out for that reason. Darkseer being banned out, it's actually interesting because HellRaisers have faced hehe United, and they probably noticed that hehe United kind of base a lot of their strategies around Darkseer, at least the ones that we've seen. So I've seen them go for Darkseer pretty much every single game that they've played on the side of hehe United, which is on the dire side. So it's interesting to see that HellRaisers noticed that, and they said, okay, let's ban out the Darkseer and see how things go. So they ban out the Darkseer and Train Protector. That explains those two bans, and I'm not sure if we're gonna see any more interesting things come out from them. Yeah, Spearbreaker Troll Roller, that's gonna be a nice little synergy from that. Bash plus free attack speed equals a very fun and easy, nice little game. But outside of that, I'm just trying to think. Oh, we got the Wisp. Uh-oh. We might have a global strat anyway, guys. Troll Roller to Wisp. Troll Roller Wisp. There's some synergy there. We might see if we see a Prophet and a Spectre, I'm gonna be so like upset and like, oh, this is just Team Global again. And looks like hehe United just love global strats. I don't really know. It could be a Space Cal and Wisp build. I mean, I don't know. They could be running together. But a Wisp does get picked up by hehe United. That changes the way HellRaisers have to play their game. That is a true statement. Meanwhile, we got Alina getting banned up by HellRaisers, so I think she did cause them a lot of issues. Like, last game, there was Alina. She caused them a ton of issues. That was a big problem. That was a big deal. Her ulti just doing so much damage, and it goes through Magic Immunity. It's just so ridiculous. So I'm glad to see her banned out. I think she was a necessary ban. Also, the HI version caused him a few headaches. I don't think it was that big of a deal. But versus Dazzle, HI version just makes Dazzle useless. I mean, he can do like extra damage, just about it. But no heal coming out from him. Meanwhile, we see HellRaisers, they have the Bristleback, they have the Dazzle, Skywrath Mage, Magnus. I like their lineup so far as you know, being able to get a nice little team fight going, where Magnus can blink in, drop an RP, skewer somebody forward, and the Skywrath Mage might be able to pick off the enemy, a key enemy here or there. But with the Abaddon pickup on the side of hehe United, it kind of makes it a little bit undermined, and so to speak, where it's kind of like, yeah, we do all this damage, and the Abaddon's like, I'm still alive, bro. You still gotta kill me. And it just makes it such an annoying fight to go for.
10 seconds remaining.
And I do think hehe United would not be beyond the realm of going for an Aghanim Scepter on their build. If they do get an Aghanim Scepter on Abaddon, I think it will be nice to see, because that basically means that he can just suck up a whole bunch of damage for free, and his whole entire team can just be that much more tankier. They have like 35% extra HP. Famous Assassin getting banned out makes a lot of sense, so that means that hehe United are basing their strategy a lot around the Abaddon. Usually you want to try to ban on people who can do a high amounts of damage in like just one foul swoop, versus somebody like Abaddon, or even somebody like Huskar as well. So having the Phantom Assassin banned out makes a lot of sense to me. But the Abaddon Wisp combination, I think that might be the combination to go to, and then we'll have Troll Roller to be there for the help as well, and Spearbreaker, he'll be there for the help as well. I'm not sure if we'll see a Troll mid. I haven't seen one of those in a little while, but we might see a Troll mid. It looks like HellRaisers are actually thinking their time away. They have 1 second, and Faceless Void is going to be the last pickup. So it looks like they deny the Faceless Void to the hehe United squad, and they also pick it up for themselves. So it's going to be nice. So RP into Chrono, or Chrono into RP. It's going to be a really nice thing. I like the RP into Chrono combination, because you can basically just drop the RP and then skewer somebody towards, or skewer the enemy towards you in a very bad position. The Chrono Sphere can just drop on top and you just get the kills. So it looks like hehe United have a little bit more, or they have a lot of time to think about this. They have plenty of time to think about this. They have enough time for me to go get a bottle of water.
5 seconds remaining.
The only bottle of water I have in my house is on my desk. Ah, and it smells like, oh, it smells horrible. Jeez, that is not water. That is something from not society. We'll just have to see what they go for, though. I mean, thinking about what they got an Abaddon who can play support and the Wisp who can play support. Although I think Abaddon's going to be played in a core-esque role. I've seen carry Abaddons get the Mask of Madness into Helmet of Dominator and just do a whole bunch of damage for no apparent reason, and just be very, very, very scary. Having the Wisp put on top of that basically means that Abaddon's going to be that much more survivable, have that much more attack speed, and have that much more heal. So I think that would be a cool thing to see. I'm not 100% sure if that's what we're going to actually see in this game, though. Abaddon can still be played as support. He can kind of be played as off lane. I don't like him in off lane, but he can be played in the off lane. He's survivable enough with his aphotic shield, and probably somebody else to help him out. But it looks like hehe United are taking their time. Maybe they really wanted the Faceless Void. It's hard to tell. Now, speaking of the Faceless Void, talking about combinations, one combination I love seeing a lot of times is Skywrath Mage plus Faceless Void, or Legion Commander plus Skywrath Mage. Basically, if you can have some way to guarantee that somebody's going to be held down for a certain amount of time, you can just drop that ult. You can just do so much damage, or drop that Skywrath Mage ult. You can just do so much damage on top of somebody. Skywrath Mage Legion Commander is a combination I like seeing a lot. I think that would have been an okay pickup for HellRaisers, but I like the Faceless Void Chronosphere because it gives you more options. Just, you know, it hits more people than just one person. Although Legion Commander's ulti is very powerful once you get to later parts of the game, because it does give you a whole bunch. It does give you a whole bunch of extra damage if you do get those stacks up. And speaking of getting stacks up, we got Tinker with that nice little ulti coming out from him. He's gonna be the last pickup coming out for. Excuse me, he's gonna be the last pickup coming out for hehe United. Or sorry, hehe United. And Tinker on the side of hehe United means that they're basically going to just try to create as much room as possible for the Spirit Breaker and also for the Abaddon to farm. And I think we're going to see ourselves a very similar game to last time. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those scrappy back and forth games, and it's basically going to come down to, can HellRaisers actually hold the game down long enough? I do foresee HellRaisers with a better lineup once again, but then again, I said that last time, and then hehe United just ran away, or just took the game at the very end for some odd reason. It's like, nope, we got the game, we got this, and they just won, just flat out won. So we'll see how this decides to pan out, guys. But I'm just gonna throw it out there, based on Dota logic and my Dota schooling that I've gone through for the past 2 years of me playing Dota, or 2.5 years of me playing Dota. Actually, no, it's almost 3 years of me playing Dota. May the 4th, that's when I first started playing Dota. Hell yeah. Anyway, so almost 3 years of me playing Dota. The lineup on HellRaisers is a lot better, or a lot more better. They have Magus for the teamfight control, they have Skywrath Mage for the pickoffs, they have Dazzle for the easy support, they have, and also Shallow Grave is very powerful. They have the Faceless Void who can just go out of control. There's still arguments now, internally for me myself, trying to figure out if Faceless Void is the hardest carry in the game. And I do think when Chronosphere is up, Faceless, or max full build, no Aghanim Scepter necessary, I think Faceless Void is the hardest carry in the game. It's hard to say that versus someone like Spectre, who's just so darn survivable. It's really hard to say that versus Medusa, who can just dish out so much damage so freaking fast. Or at least if she gets you in an ulti, she can just deal out so much damage so fast. But I do think Faceless Void is probably one of the better carries in the late game at a max 6-slotted build. I think Faceless Void's there. It's like I'm trying to say it cautiously, because I know you can throw attacking houses. Well, what if Troll Warlord has his axes, and what if, or Whirling Axes while Faceless Void's doing Chrono, or what if Lena has her ult and just kills him anyway? It's, yeah, okay guys, I understand. But on the surface of things, I think Faceless Void carries the hardest. And based on that, I think Faceless Void is the hardest carry in this game. I think I can say that without much objection, because he does seem like the hardest carry in this game. Troll Warlord can carry relatively hard as well, but I think Abaddon being the person played by Yaren the Slayer, who I have seen play the carry over and over and over and over. I think he's gonna be the carry role, so he's gonna be the one getting the primary farm. The Coon, he's gonna be getting the secondary farm, and Quep he played the Ancient Apparition last time. Huh? And Now's played the Darkseer. Interesting. Okay, so Tinker's gonna be playing mid, and then we're gonna have a different Troll Warlord play this time around. Is that Can we Diva? I don't know what they said, but they said something. They're actually going to do something. But all that aside, though, the lineup coming out for hehe United is more or less along the same theme. I'm starting to see a theme with hehe United where they basically like to be in there and just controlling the tempo of the game. They're a very tempo-based team in the sense that they need Spirit Breaker to get the charges, they need Whistle to get the relocates, Tinker can TP in for some extra damage with the nice little rockets plus the laser, and Troll Warlord, he's going to be there just doing whatever the heck he wants. Abaddon going to get relocated in by the Wisp, presumably. Presumably they're going to be like the best of friends, tight till the end. They're going to be like Tiny Wisp, except for they're going to be Abaddon Wisp. Different people, different strokes for different folks. And it looks like they need more time. Alright, so I'm gonna go and turn my heater back on because it's got a ridiculously cold in my room again. I really need to turn my heater up, but I want to keep my AC on because it's summertime. That's my excuse. That is my excuse, guys. I am gonna stick to it because CulBlu has things that he does, like pay bills, and those are expensive. Those are expensive. I got a text message. Oh crap. Okay, where's my wallet? That awkward moment when you buy things off Amazon, but you gotta update your credit card. Okay. Oh, just set on my headphones. Oh no. Alright guys, CulBlu has to do something very important. In the middle of a commentary, I have to do some credit card things. Alright, let's see, Amazon. So anybody's wondering, I'm ordering a webcam, a new webcam, so I can do cooler videos. Because I'm trying to convince myself to do, or stop doing commentaries as much and do more just content creation in general, especially with Cast Note, which I'll talk about later.
Where were we?
Alright, so anyway, the game's gonna go ahead and start. I decided to wait till the last minute because CulBlu does that all the time, wait till the last minute to do things. But let's go and do introductions while I'm waiting for things to go through. We see ourselves on this bristleback, we see ourselves 1-1-1-1-1 on that bristleback because 3 1s are better than 2, and 1-1. Okay. And moving on to this Faces Void, we see ourselves goddamn playing that Faces Void. Moving on to this Magnus, we see ourselves Mantis playing Magnus, and on the Skywrath Mage, we see ourselves Dread playing him, and last but not least, on this Dazzle, we see ourselves PSM playing a Dazzle, and he looks like what's up with his head? Bro, do you even, is that a tumor? Oh, I'm sorry, too soon. My bad, guys, my bad. I didn't mean to offend anybody, but it looks like a tumor. Moving on to the side of Hehe United, we see on the Spirit Breaker, we see the Coon playing that Spirit. Moving on to this Abaddon, Abaddana, yes. On this Abaddana, we see ourselves Yaren the Slayer. And on this Wisp, we see ourselves Niles playing that Wisp. And on this Tinker, we see ourselves playing the one and only Tinker, and that is Hook, playing his patented Tinker. Patent pending. And moving on to his Troll Warlord, we see ourselves Quet playing him. Meanwhile, Wisp's gonna go and tether herself into the Nether, or out of the Nether. Tinker gonna drop that Marching Machine, just doing some nice little bit of damage, a little bit too far away. Looks like these guys are in for a bad fight they want to go for. But looks like they're gonna go for something. Oh, we're about to see a big team fight engagement. A lot of damage coming towards Wisp, and Wisp is gonna be going down. First blood going towards Mantis, and the damage was there. It looks like Dazzle is doing so much damage, and the Coon gonna be regretting immediately his decisions. He's gonna be getting charged. Oh, the Skewer was just in time. The Coon, where are you going, bro? That's right, into the grave. Looks like Yaren the Slayer. They're paying him. I don't know. Maybe they want him to be there for that fight, but geez, that was a brutal fight right there. It's like Spirit's like, I'm gonna charge. Yeah, you can't do anything about it, Skewer. That's such hatred right there. And then he dies after it. Did Magnus get the kill? Magnus didn't get the kill. Okay. I was about to say, if Magnus got the kill with that Skewer, that'd be so gross. Anyway, all that aside though, we just saw ourselves the first blood happen and second blood, and we saw ourselves the runes. The runes went the way of the Spirit Breaker and the Abaddon. So Spirit Breaker got the rune, but he died, and Abaddon, he got the rune and he didn't die. So the Dire got all the runes, but the first bloods did go towards HellRaiser, and they're feeling a little bit better about that. I don't know. I think I'll be okay with letting the bounty rune go when they didn't spend the gold yet. Speaking of spending the gold, we got Niles actually taking quite a bit of damage. He's actually going to get tethered. Oh, they're going to go for it. Dread is going to be going down. Wisp is going to show up, but she does die. It looks like she doesn't get any XP. Meanwhile, Troll World shows up around the bottom. Faces Void has Time Walk available here in 5 seconds. He's going to go ahead and try TPL. 1 bash is all I need. Looks like, oh my gosh, I get the best in the second. Goddamn, it's going to be going down. Oh, man. Jeez, the Bash Lords. Both of the Bash Lords are just in the house right now. The Bash Lords, actually no, these are the Bash demigods versus the Bash Lord, which is Faces Void. Faces Void, Troll Warlord and Spirit Breaker aren't the Bash Lords. It's just Faces Void is Bash Lord. But anyway, all that aside, Yaren the Slayer actually taking quite a bit of damage. Actually going to be forced. He's getting body blocked quite a bit, and he's going to be going for the kill on top of Bristleback. He's going to be taking quite a bit of damage. It looks like Yaren the Slayer might need to remember how many stacks of sticky napalm or stacks of bristle spray, cool spray he has on him. Quite a bit of cool spray stacks. He's going to be forced to back away, and they're healing up. Wisp's going to go ahead and eat herself a tree, and keep both of them healed up. Yaren the Slayer getting some nice regen from that. 13 regen a second, because that's what she does. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got somebody going toe-to-toe with somebody else. Troll Warlord getting trolled by the Skywrath Mage. Skywrath Mage's not having the most fun in the world. And they're pinging him though. They want to go for something. Oh, Spirit Breaker charge. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Oh, Quep is gonna go all in. Dread is gonna be in a lot of trouble. He's gonna be dreading his decision. Get it, guys. Get it. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I forced that one. My bad. Looks like Dread does officially go down. The Scar's Mage losing his life, and yeah, like I said, I'm expecting to see a very back and forth game. And oh my gosh, this combination. I didn't think about that. Abaddon Wisp. I never thought about it like that. Like the easy heal that Abaddon can get. Oh, that's so broken. Because it damages him for 75, but it heals everybody else, or heals the other person for 100. So that's basically free heal every single time. Yes, that is true. Faces Void does have 65% AHP. And Spirit Breaker looks like he wants to go for a charge. He's trying to get some more mana up. I think if they do go for it, it's going to be a little bit risky. They're going to be diving pretty far. TP support will not be available by the looks of it, so nobody has TPs available on the side of the Radiant. So actually, yeah, it might be a good fight for him to go for. There is a Skywrath Mage on the backside. He has a slow available. They're going to go for it. Spirit Breaker charging. He's going to charge on top of Skywrath Mage. Nice choice of targets. Faces Void can go ahead and time walk away. Skywrath Mage is going to officially be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be taking a little bit of damage, actually too much damage. Troll is going to be able to kill him with that axe. One axe to the back, and he's officially dead. Meanwhile, goddamn, it's like, bro, I just want to farm. Just let me farm, please. Just let me farm. It's like enemies, please, enemies. Looks like the kill once again going on top of him. Now Faces Void is in a lot of trouble. Goddamn, can't time walk away. Looks like he might want to time walk towards these guys. Quap about to be going down. Time walk does come forward. Faces Void going to be the one to take the. Oh my gosh, he gets hit in the face. Looks like he's going to be going down. Troll will be dying to the Skywrath Mage. Looks like the bash is there. The Coon. This is how you bash, bro. The Coon is going to be taking a bunch of damage. 1 more second is all he really needs. He's going to get a charge, and charge not going to come in time. Instead, he dies instead. That's worse troubles. Speaking of troubles, we got Bristleback going versus the Abaddon. Abaddon might need to heal himself here in a second. Looks like he will heal himself. Such OP ability, man. Jeez, you can heal and also you can block the damage and you can heal yourself again. Ah, so gross. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a net heal of how much? That's like a net heal of 50 for Abaddon. That's 100 at max level. I don't know how many points he's gonna put inside of it, but jeez, so much heal. Such a nice combination. Nice thoughts. I love the creativity coming out from Hehe United. Anyway, speaking of creativity, we got Tinker in a lot of trouble. Charge from Spirit Breaker gonna be coming through. It will be in time, and yes, it will. Oh my gosh, he decides not to go forward. Tinker should have dropped the laser, but instead he drops his life. And both Skywrath Mage and Tinker die together because that's how they live. You know, you live alone, you die together. Something like that. Because words are hard. Spirit Breaker can charge up top. I think Dazzle would be a good target to go for. He does have Shallow Grave, so they do need to be careful about that. Meanwhile, speaking of Shallow Grave and being careful, Quep running away from Faces Void. This looks like it may be a game that Faces Void needs to go ahead and get himself a MKB. No question about it. Tinker has the lasers. Trollwood has the Whirling Axes. You do not want to miss when you're in the Chronosphere because it's a very annoying thing to do, unless you can catch the Tinker, of course. Then you're okay with that. Meanwhile, we got Abaddon and crew going all in on top of Bristleback. Bristleback takes some damage, and here comes the damage. Here comes the deeps. Oh, the deeps will be there. Spirit Breaker going to charge on top of Dazzle, preemptively planning on that one. Looks like Spirit Breaker going to continue to charge from the side. Yes, he will continue to charge Darkness. Oh, the time is here. They're going to go for it. Dazzle getting charged. Getting hit with the stun. Get wrecked, bro. And then we got Wisp going to go and go for the tether on top of, sadly, not the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker going to be able to run away far enough. And all the damage is so close. Looks like Abaddon going to be denied his glory. Instead, it dies. Instead, dies in a very, very horrible fashion. Spirit Breaker, not Spirit Breaker. Magnus has himself a charge available. Was trying to tether. Looks like, oh, the skewer. Oh, that timing. Oh my gosh, he canceled it. No, he canceled it. He dies anyway. Oh, Spirit Breaker. Oh my god, Spirit Breaker. You gave up too soon, bro. He gave up too soon. He was expecting to be like, you know, I'm a baller, you can't do anything about it. But Magus like, nope, I got damage, bro. And now he's gonna force it back away. It's okay. Magus does have his RP available, so he might need to use it here in a few seconds. Instead, it looks like he will use it. He can skewer out here in 10 seconds time. He's going through the fire and the flames. He's gonna try to go for the Wisp. RP coming through. RP canceled. No, he cancels it. Oh my gosh, he's trying to look for a better RP, but sadly he can't find his Spirit Breaker getting charged on top of Bristleback. They're gonna go for something. Niles is gonna be running away as far as he possibly can. Meanwhile, Troll shows up. Here comes the damage as well. This Yarn the Slayer in a little bit of trouble. Might need to get heal. Abaddon ulti coming through here, full blast. They're gonna go for the damage. Spirit Breaker going for the charge. He's going all in, coach. Put me on the put me in, coach. I'm in. Put me in, coach. And here comes the face. Oh my gosh, the Chronosphere catches the Niles. And is he missing? What the heck was that? I couldn't tell if Face was missing or not hitting anything. I think he was stuck inside a creep. I don't know. I couldn't tell. He might have been hitting a creep, guys. Looks like Face Void does go down, and also everybody else goes down. That was such a good turnaround, but sadly, Face Void, I don't think he was hitting anything. I think he was like spending his time trying to figure out which target to hit. Or maybe he was accidentally hitting a creep. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I couldn't hear the bash sound. And Spearbreaker charging. Oh my god, these guys are going all in. PSM is fearing for his life right now. The Coon is going in. He's like, this is what we expect to see. We expect to see Spearbreaker charge. Pretty much every time he charges off cooldown, he charges. And even when charging not on cooldown, what's he doing, guys? He's charging. And he's level 6. This is what I wanted to see last time around. I mentioned this before in the very first game I seen hehe United play. Basically, they had the Spearbreaker, but he was level 4 until like the 20-minute mark or something like that, or 15-minute mark. Basically, he needs level 6 as soon as possible. This is a game where he's gotten level 6. He's been involved in 8 kills. He's only died 3 times. I think he died initially. Yeah, he took the initial death. He also died another time. You know, we got Dazzle. Oh, Dazzle, he might be in charge. If Spearbreaker charges Bristleback right now, that might be a good fight for him. But looks like no, they're going to decide against Spearbreaker. Just going to continue to wait around the backside. His ult is available, so he really does want to go for the kill. And Spearbreaker, if I'm not mistaken, he does go behind his enemy, so Bristleback will probably keep his back to him, or his face to him when Spearbreaker drops the ulti. Meanwhile, we got Abaddon hanging out down bottom, ulti available. No power chest finished up just yet. Dread hanging out top, double no talisman, trying to go for the extra damage coming up from his magic. Faces Void working on looks to be a hand of Midas or a Melanair, probably a Melanair. And now Magus showing up just to help his ally get a little bit more farm. Wisp, Earn of Shadows fully finished up. I was just sad because I thought Spearbreaker was going to get one, but looks like nope. And looks like Dazzle. Oh, Dazzle going to get charged. Oh, they're going to go for it. Dazzle going to get blown up here in a few seconds. Boom. Oh, he gets the Shallow Grave off just in time. They're going to keep on going for it. And it looks like Bristleback doesn't really matter. Oh man, Dazzle's surviving just a little bit long enough. And it looks like Wisp is going to go ahead and relocate out. Dazzle's still alive somehow. Bristleback going all in. Going to go for a charge up with Dazzle. Dazzle getting healed up and not going to be enough. One more one charge is all he needs. Instead, gets blown up for his troubles. The movement speed, a little bit too much damage. And Wisp relocates back in with Troll Wooler. And Wisp is going to be losing her life here in a few seconds. Actually, no, man, Magus might be going to lose his life here in a few seconds. He can try to bait out the fight. He's going to get himself a charge here in a second. He can drop the charge. The charge is going to come through just some. Yes, he catches the right in front of the tower. Magus for the baller move right there. He gets himself a nice little kill on top of Wisp. And looks like they will be able to keep themselves a Bristleback alive. Nope, Bristleback does go down at the end of the day. TP coming in, Skywrath Mage showing up for the troubles, and TP coming in from Tinker, who has those boots of travel. He's ready to go for it. He has said, you create enough space for me to farm. But that RP was pretty much on point. That was a beautiful RP. Well timed. Good job, Mantis. You timed that. You deserve the medal. You are a winner. I don't know what to say outside of that. Alright, so yeah, RP was used to avoid the charge. Basically, he pulled Spearbreaker from behind him to in front of him. That was ridiculous. And Spearbreaker also took a little bit of tower damage. Unfortunately, they could only kill the Wisp. They couldn't kill both. Magus did use his skewer to get into a better position to actually use his RP. So, I mean, that's why he didn't skewer him afterwards. But even still, it was just enough. It was just enough. So, well played. Well played, HellRaisers. You guys have deserved or earned your Scrappy Fighter Award, if there was such a word. Alright, now please excuse me for a second while we stare at Dazzle do some stacking, because it's very important to watch Dazzle do stacking. And also, it's very important for me to go ahead and put my credit card on here properly.
Time is money. Dyer's middle tower is in the wrong end of business.
Nah, I'll probably do this after the game. Alright, anyway, continuing on, because we're watching greatness right in front of us, guys. We see Bristleback hanging out with his levels 8. He's level 8 already. I'm assuming he's going to be working towards a Vanguard. It's really hard to tell. Vanguard, I'm not sure how effective it will be in this game. I mean, he's going to be facing a lot of right click, so I guess it will be really good. And the region's also really nice, especially when he gets a Crimson Guard. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got ourselves a Skywrath Mage who's sitting on 2 no talismans, taking quite a bit of damage. Jesus, a lot of damage going his way. Skywrath Mage forcing Abaddon back. And looks like the pings do come on top of Dread. Spearbreaker might want to charge that. That's looking pretty chargeable right there. I'm not sure if Spearbreaker wants to charge that. That's across the map. That's gonna be a long charge. He has a TP scroll available though, so he's gonna go ahead and TP down bottom. Yeah, he TP's down bottom. They're gonna go for it. This is gonna be a nice little easy charge. Dread just hiding himself just a little bit. And oh my gosh, you made a mistake, bro. Spearbreaker's going for the charge. He's locked his eyes. He's coming for you, bro. You better run. You cannot hide. Something, internet. Looks like it's going to be a death of Coon. Oh my gosh, the damage coming from these guys is actually quite a massive. It looks like, nope. Abaddon walks into it, absorbs half of the damage, and it looks like they're going to be able to stay alive long enough. Skywrath Mage is going to be a sole casualty. Coon sadly doesn't have that benefit of being able to, you know, do that whole thing called not die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not die from damage, that is. Sorry, wait, that makes no sense. Anyway, all that sides, Bristleback set himself a nice little massive amount of gold coming up from that creep stack, so Dazzle doing a good job of stacking that. And Quet gonna go and drop the ult to just do a nice little bit of damage to that tower, playing the drums on the head of that tower. So that tower might be going down. Looks like he's gonna focus on it. Yes, he is gonna focus. Oh, the skewer comes through just in time. Wisp has a relocate available. I'm not sure if she wants to use it, so she is gonna use it. Oh, there it comes through just in time. RP almost got forced out too. But yeah, Wisp Wisp is going to be the only casualty in the whole entire one. Looks like they're going to go TP in for the fight. They're going to try to keep the Wisp alive, and Wisp is going to be able to survive here in a few seconds. Skewer, nope, RP's available. So RP's not going through. Silence does come through from Wisp, and looks like RP comes through on top of whoever that was. And Troll are going to be the next casualty in this whole entire fight. Magic Wand getting pumped, giving him so much health, and here goes Spirit Break coming in. The damage coming out from this guy is huge right now. Gets himself a kill on top of whoever that was, and Dread going to be going down here in a few seconds. Does get silenced up. These guys are said all or none. They're all together in this fight. They want to kill everything. And oh man, Bristle, are you scouted? Bristle is not scouted, but Spiritbreaker has a charge available. Bristle, you better take the right turn or else you're gonna die. And it looks like, oh, Spirit sees him. Oh, Spirit sees him. Oh no, Spirit, don't lock eyes. No, don't lock eyes with Spirit. Oh my gosh, they see it. They ping him. It's so hard to tell what they're gonna do. Bristleback is really survivable though. That's the Vanguard finished up on him. So they're gonna just go for it. And he's gonna walk around the corner. Here on the Slayer, just looking for something. Looking for a tower. Might as well get it. Middle tower going to be going down. It does get denied by Dazzle, so well played by him. And his crew just runs away. Whoever this is, TP in is going to be going down. Magus gets a nice little skewer. He's getting charged up here in a few seconds. He has the damage available. Actually turn around and go for the Abaddon. Abaddon ulti is available here in 2 seconds time. Does not want to die just yet. Relocate might be needed, forced out, coming from Wisp. It looks like Wisp is going to be the one to go down at the end of the day. Abaddon ulti does get popped. Nobody's right clicking him right now, but Dazzle's taking so much damage. This fight's just continuing. Spirit Breaker taking a lot of damage. He's going to be going down, getting blown up right now. He does go down to Skywrath Mage ulti, and now Faceless Void drops the ulti and runs away because he does not want to die. Tinker keeps himself alive, and Niles might be going down here in a few seconds. Looks like, yes, he will in fact be going down. Wisp not really sure which way to go. Tinker getting himself a nice little chunk of damage. Going to be able to kill one, kill the other. Here's Trollwood trying to show up to help him with the kill as well. Magnus has a skewer available. Nope, not skewer. I meant to say the other one, Shockwave. Available, but sadly not enough to actually do anything. Tinker and crew are going to be able to clean up everybody else who's left in the fight. A lot of back and forth. The kill count is showing at 18 to 19. I have had not that much time to look at things, but let's look at the gold graph. We see that the net worth is showing us that the Dire have the favor, surprisingly. Given that they've been so risky, given that they've been diving so far, I think that makes a lot of sense. They've also been surprisingly getting a lot of farm. Spiritburger has been getting a lot of XP from the kills, but the farm has still been going the way of Tinker. Don't forget, Tinker has those boots of travel fully finished up, and also don't forget the simple fact that Tinker also has a Blink Dagger too, so he has a lot of farm right now. Tinker's farm is quite ridiculous. So looks like hehe United might be running away with this one. Like it's a little bit hard to tell now, but they might be running away from this one. We got the nice little charge coming from Spirit Breaker, just helping out with the damage as far as stun goes. And Stun Lords, Bash Lords all about. Just come on down, let's kill Roshan with the stout shield. I tried, guys, I tried. Age is going to be going towards the Troll Warlord. And they're going to be running towards that bottom tower. They say they want to get as much as they possibly can. HellRaisers looks like they're trying to gather themselves, but they might not have enough time. Blink Dagger fully finished up on top of Magnus, so it's going to be good for the counter initiation fights. Skywrath Mage trying to work on looks to be a Tornado Stick or possibly a Force Staff. Probably a Force Staff, more so than a Tornado Stick. And moving on to the Spirit Breaker, he has, I don't really know what he has. It doesn't look like much of anything. It's a Bracer and a Magic Wand. That's really all he needs. I think the Coon has done more than his job already. He's just basically been charging and charging and charging, just forcing these guys to get into some very bad engagements. And the Courier is going to bring a Drum of Endurance to Abaddon. So Abaddon shaping up to be a nice little carry. Pigs do come mid. They want to go ahead and defend this tower. Magnus Blink Dagger is available, so don't forget that. So you can blink in, try to get a nice little RP. But it's going to be a tier 1 trade for a tier 2. I think this tier 2 is going to be a little bit more valuable. TP coming from Tinker as well, dropping the Marching Machines, just trying to make it as dangerous as possible for these guys to TP into this fight. It looks like that's basically going to be it, guys. That's going to be the bottom tower going to be going down. A tier 2 for tier 1. That tier 2 is very, very, very valuable. Of course, it's very valuable. Meanwhile, top tower, goddamn, doing a little bit of damage to the creeps because he needs more farm. He has himself a whole entire Maelstrom finished up. It's gonna be flying out to him, or just gonna go into the Courier. Oh man, oh wait, these guys are sieging tier 3s. Holy crap, these guys are going for it. They're gonna go for the kill on top of this tier 3 tower. Troll gonna be able to run away. Nice little photic shield coming from Abaddon, keeping his ally alive. And Yarn the Slayer is ready for it. The blink comes forward. Magnus, oh my gosh, he skewers Tinker to a very bad spot. Tinker just might be going down. No blink available for you. He gets blown up. Spiritbreaker gonna charge and says, "You will not kill my ally that way." And it looks like Magnus is gonna be forced to drop to RP once again in the very bad spot. Looks like, oh my gosh, the damage coming on top of the Coon is huge, and he goes down at the end of the day. Abaddon ulti did get popped as well, and they're gonna continue the fight. Chronosphere comes from Faceless Void. They're gonna go for the kill. Yarn the Slayer has no ulti available. He can't do anything but to stand there and die. Meanwhile, Tinker does buy back, and he does come into the side of the fight, doing quite a bit of damage. Faceless Void gonna be able to make it out alive. And unfortunately, somehow Tinker's Marching Machine is not going all the way. Or is it? Oh, it looks like it is. It's looked weird. It was on like a diagonal. Anyway, speaking of being on a diagonal, we got Tinker. He did buy back for the fight, and he did try to come in and do something. Almost got the Face's Void off, but he wasn't able to get the kill on top of Face's Void. Meanwhile, Magus coming forward, no damage. Yes, the damage is available. He does get the kill on top of Wisp. Looks like Mantis might be losing his life. Wisp relocating in as immediately as soon as he possibly can, just to try to keep her ally alive. It looks like Quep gonna be able to survive long enough. Looks like, oh yes, he will be able to survive long enough. The bottle charges or the magic wand gonna be enough to keep Quep alive. And Quep, you might be dying. Wisp is about to lose the ulti, and looks like yes, she will lose the ulti all by herself. Meanwhile, Face's Void shows up, sees that Wisp is no longer with us. Spirit Breaker charging in to move fast as crap. Say he's going to cancel. Just going to go for some farm. Just faking us out. And the fight's still going the way of sorry, not still going the way of HellRaisers. Is going still in favor of Hehe United. They have gotten more towers, but HellRaisers do have the net worth hold and also have the XP hold with that whole entire exchange. So a lot of back and forth in this game. The items are getting built up relatively quickly. This is a huge tempo change from last game. I do have to admit that. Meanwhile, we got Spirit Breaker. Oh no, Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker charging Bristleback. Bristleback getting some extra armor coming up from Dazzle. Dazzle might be able to keep us out alive. Looks like Shallow Grave does come through, but they do cancel it. They do cancel everything else. And now we got Bristleback needs to be running away as fast as possible can. He does not want to walk up this hill. This is a bad hill to walk up to. And 1-1-1 will be running away as fast as possible can. Face of Voice showing up here in a few seconds. 23 seconds for his ulti, so he's not going to be all that much useful. So he's going to continue to farm, I'm assuming. But I do need to defend this tier 3. Fortify has been used already, so no Fortify available. TP coming in immediately from Bristleback, who has been healing up, so he wants to go back into his fight. Quep is going to be eating a little bit of negative armor. Here comes ulti coming up from him as well. TP does come in from Dazzle. Dazzle might not be able to find himself. Oh man, beautiful RP catches 2. Sadly, not able to pull anybody back far enough, and the damage does come through from Skywrath Mage, but not enough to actually do anything. Faces Void, Chronosphere does come through, losing all of his attack damage because he gets none while he's blinded. The laser did come out just in time from Tinker, and buyback coming out galore from Magnus, Skywrath Mage, and crew. They want to defend this. They want to not lose this game. This will be too easy, or this will be too hard for them to lose this. It's such a disheartening loss if they lose it too. Looks like Troll is still wrecking havoc right now. Just pumps up Magic Wand. He does officially go down. That he still does just of all things. And Abaddon ulti is available too. Just so many people that are so hard to kill. They're gonna go for it though. They're gonna go for something. Dazzle looking for a slow. Tinker just throwing out the free damage coming off from the backside. It looks like the heal does come through. Raxus just might be getting forfeited here in a few seconds. Dazzle gonna be forced to drop the Shallow Grave on top of himself just to keep himself alive. Abaddon ulti does come through. And he does take a little bit more damage. Bristleback gonna go for it. The silence does come through as well. Here comes the rest of the damage, and they do get the kill on top of the Abaddon. It's like this is gonna be a TP coming out from the Troll Warlord. Sorry, I couldn't say his name fast enough. But that was more than enough for him to actually make it out of it alive. Bristleback's damage is actually pretty phenomenal though. Like, a lot of people don't like to give credit to Bristleback for his Warpath stacks, but that's a lot of freaking damage. You just saw he had 150 damage with the Snot stacks and also with the Cool Spray stacks, and his max is 6 stacks right now. So 25 times 6, what is that? Alright, excuse me while I do math. Oh, that's 150. He had max stacks. So 150 plus 93 base damage is a lot of damage from Bristleback. He actually did like 2 hits to Troll Roller and actually almost killed him. So it's actually quite a bit of damage to him. But there's an Observer Ward in the jungle of the Radiant, so they do need to be a little bit careful. I'm pretty sure Bristleback doesn't know about it, but this Observer Ward is seeing quite a bit of things. That might be an easy charge relocate gank coming on top of Bristleback. They'll probably get it when he walks back. Looks like he will in fact walk back. And the ping and stuff. Observer Ward over here as well, and the Dark Troll is going to go ahead and scout out the Roche pit. Nothing in Roche. That's really it. So we got a 5-man squad coming out from Hehe United. HellRaisers are trying to get what farm they can. Like I said, their lineup I think can go a lot later than the lineup of the Hehe United. But all that said and done, I mean, they have to still get to that point. I mean, Goddamn is still trying to build himself a BKB so he doesn't actually lose a lot of his damage, because he does not want to die from the magic nukes coming out from Tinker. He does not want to die from the annoying blind coming out from the Troll Warlord. And it's like, it's just a lot of annoying things, really. So Face of Blood has a lot to live up to if he wants to actually help his team win this game. Looks like the courier from the Dire is going to go ahead and scout out the Roche pit as well as that Dark Troll Summoner. They're not just yet at that point. Looks like it's a little bit more time left. Anywho, Face's Voice still getting more farm. BKB almost finished up. He needs about, what was that, 300 more gold? Not 300 more gold. 1,000 more gold? And oh no, Face's Voice walks to, he might be getting charged. This will be a beautiful pickoff for them if they can get it. Face's Voice gonna just continue to do more damage. Nice little Magnus Face's Voice combination. Forgot about that one. So the Blinkstone come through. Magnus giving his ally that extra thing of damage. Face's Voice gonna continue to get his farm. Those are mega creeps. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, sorry. Those aren't well, they're mega creeps. They're mega melee. Oh, super. Oh my bad. Super melee creeps. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to change it. Super melee creeps, which means that you don't get as much gold whenever you kill him, but he does still get gold. And BKB will be finished up in like one more small camp when they do spawn in like 40 seconds. And Bristle sees the rune. I don't know if he wants to go check, but the pings do come on top of Roshan, and Roshan is going to be getting revealed here in a few seconds as far as his timer. They're both on point with their timers though. They're pinging it, and we'll see the timer. It will show up in... Oh, okay, another 2 minutes. Actually, no, is that max time? Okay, it's like 2 minutes. Anyway, the bottom tower is going to be getting sieged here. Face of Void and crew are going to show up. Abaddon, he's going to be the one to come into the middle of it. He's working on looks to be a BKB by the looks of it. And Tinker's going to show up as well. There's so many Warpath stacks. 166 extra damage is going his way. He's level 14. That's a lot of bonus damage. Meanwhile, top tower, Wuss Illusion is going to help push that with his pitiful damage. Whole entire 72 damage. But look at that attack range though. Look at that. Look at that damage. Look at hit that creep. Look at hit that creep for 12 damage. Come on, Wisp, you can do it. Yeah. Woo! Wisp. Anyway, net worth. So let's look at the net worth. We see ourselves Troll Roller is worth the most on the map, but Face of Void is right behind him, which is actually a little bit surprising. I thought Troll Roller was a little bit further ahead. I didn't think Face of Void was that close. Looks like Face of Void was close enough. We'll see a Dark Troll Summoner going to go ahead and drop a net. Looks like, nope, actually it's going to go down. Bristleback is going to go all in, just getting all the rage that he needs. Gets a kill on top of that, Dark Troll Summoner. The whole entire Dire Squad is down here. The whole entire Raiden Squad is over here. We were about to see things get really real in a few seconds. Anyway, we got the BKB getting used by Face of Void, and also all the damage as well coming up from him. And looks like somebody makes it alive. Was that a? I don't know. Yeah, no, Scarlet Mage does go down. Scarlet Mage does go down around the backside. Whoever he was fighting, it looks like they do go down. I thought they died, but it looks like they apparently didn't. Meanwhile, we got Face of Void. He's going to be trying to run away. Goddamn, not going to have a lot of time to run away because he's getting bashed to death. Looks like, oh my gosh, he survives long enough. And yes, he backtracked 2 things in a row. He just might be able to time walk. Yes, he will be able to time walk. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Face of Void, power trade switch. Oh my gosh. And the Launcher Machines will kill him. So Face of Void backtracked a right click and also a freaking miscoil. So it's a lot of backtrack damage. There's a lot of things to backtrack. But he almost survived. If he had the mana for TP, he would have been able to make it alive. But he dies to Tinker anyway. Meanwhile, middle tower does go down. A lot of damage coming towards tower. Look at Troll Wall. Just play the drums of his people. He's level 16 too, so that's a lot of extra attack speed. So tower 180 attack speed, guys. That's a lot of attack speed. And they do get themselves a nice and easy tier 2 tower. And they're gonna continue on. They're going to go for Roshan because they think Roshan's up, but sadly they're mistaken by like 30 seconds. He should be up soon though, so it'll be okay. He'll be here soon. So, hold on. It's like, hold on guys, he'll be up here in like 30 seconds, come on. Troll's going to do the smart thing and continue to farm. He has a Blink Dagger available too. Speaking of which, the items, Scarlet Mage has a Tornado Stick, so he did go for that. Dazzle looks like he's working on a Medallion of Courage. Oh, who is this? Is that Bristleback? Is that Bristle? Oh, Bristle. Oh, the pause. Oh, the pause. Oh no, this is not a good pause. This is a very bad pause. Bristle's in a very bad position right now. There's an Abaddon, a Spirit Breaker, and a Troll Wallet around the corner, and Troll Wallet has a Blink Dagger. Oh man. This is a dead Bristle, guys. They're pinging him too. Oh, Bristle, you might be. Oh, you're dead, bro. Bristle, just run. No, Bristle. Oh no, Bristle, you rather. Oh, Bristle. Oh man, Bristle. Bristle's gonna keep going. He's gonna be Bristleback. He's gonna do what he can. Just try to keep on going. It looks like his allies show up. Oh man, Magnus is beautiful RP skewer. Oh my gosh, the damage is massive right now. Scarlet Mage showing up with the damage as well. There goes the dead Troll Roller. Beautiful kills, beautiful stuff. And now we got goddamn on the Face's Voice showing up. The Chronosphere is available. He might not use it. Yes, he will use it. He wanted to catch the Tinker as well, but instead he only catches the Wisp. Actually, no, he does catch the Tinker. Tinker's on the high ground. Looks like Wisp is gonna be able to juke to the left and to the right. Face's Voice gonna time walk to the high ground. Roshan jumping into the fight as well. A lot of damage coming towards Wisp, and Wisp might be going to, yes, Wisp will be going down to the Scarlet Mage. You know, Scarlet Mage just dropping all the nukes that he possibly can. Abaddon getting tornadoed up as well. Tinker shows up for the fight. It looks like Spirit Breaker going to charge the Scarlet Mage. Scarlet Mage's in a lot of trouble. Spirit Breaker ulti not available. Blade Mail getting used by Spirit Breaker as well. Face's Void needs to run out of there. He's going to heal the missiles. He will be going down unless he backtracked. It didn't really matter. And now we got Spirit Breaker going to be going down. Oh no, he survived just long enough. The miscoil a little bit too much, and now Magnus shows up. Secondary skill with 30-second cooldown on that thing, guys. And they're able to win the fight on side of HellRaisers. So it looks like a very scrappy fight. Hehe United, unfortunately, weren't able to win that fight. But now we got HellRaisers needing to go back and defend. And I think last time around when we saw the game, I talked about this, is that HellRaisers, they weren't able to actually take much away from hehe United. So they would go for a team fight, and then, you know, they'd go for Rashad, and then they'd just go away. And by the time the enemy would be alive. So now HellRaisers are back, basically on the same foot that they should have had hehe United on last time. Where basically, we want a team fight, guys, yeah! But now you gotta worry about creeps in your base. So you have to have somebody TP back, and it's probably going to be somebody you don't want to TP back, like a Magnus. Speaking of which, Magnus has a Blink Dagger Shadow Blade. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I mean, he can just like run into the Roach Pit and just like steal Aegis, sure, but that's really about it. I mean, it's a cool thing for him to, you know, just get a nice little Blink RP Skewer Shadow Blade away. That'd be really cool. It's really cute. Magnus goes invisible. Gonna go and run towards that Roach Pit. He is 6 slotted, so he cannot pick up the Aegis right now, but he will be walking into it. He sees the Martian Machines going though. He should be able to see that. He sees the Aegis go through, and he backs away.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
Doesn't want to die, and they're pointing at it. They're saying, "Hey, let's just go mid, go mid, go mid and win. Push mid, push mid, push mid, please." hehe United has some good, what's the word? Standing power. They have some good standing power with the lineup. I've seen that so far. They seem more focused on objectives, and actually no, I take it back. They seem more focused on kills sometimes, but they do seem focused enough on objectives to actually help them win the game. And that's actually what's been helping them win the game too. So Wuss has a bottled up haste room, and it's good because Troll's moving at 522 with Wuss tether, and Wuss is only moving at 458, unfortunately. Oh, is he moving at 520? Okay, it's face boots. Never mind. Yeah, Trolls is moving fast. In melee form, Troll moves really fast with just face boots. When he's phased, and also with the Spear Breaker, I guess with the Spear Breaker move speed, he's moving really fast. He's moving at 522. No, it's just, okay, with just phase, he's moving at 522. Cool. Probably needs booster travel. Those would be good items for him to get. Anyway, we got the Coon hanging on this side. Faces Void. He's trying to get some more farm because he wants more farm. BKB finished up. Probably wants to go for Butterfly next, or maybe give himself some actual damage like crit. I think crit would be a nice item for him to get. I'm a huge fan of crit on Faces Void. I actually think the debate of should I get attack speed on Faces Void or should I get damage on Faces Void? I think damage is the right answer. Because attack speed won't serve you. It will only serve you about so much if you can only do 10 damage. But yeah, the more damage you can get, the faster you can kill people in Chronosphere, so the more effective your Chronosphere is. The more damage per second, of course, if you get more damage per second, then you're better off. But if you have to prioritize damage over attack speed, I think you should focus on enough attack speed to make your bashes proc frequently enough, but you still need damage. I think you still need damage. I'm sorry, guys. I know attack speed gives you more damage on Chronosphere because of the bash, but still, if you just don't have the flat-out damage, then you're just not going to win it anyway. So Maelstrom is still good though because it gives you attack speed and also gives you damage. A whole entire 24 damage and 25 attack speed, just about even. BKB is nice because it gives you extra damage and also gives you survivability. And Mask of Madness just gives you straight up attack speed that you need, plus some life steal to keep you alive. Also some non-life steal to keep you dead. Negative armor coming on top of Abaddon and also coming on top of Troll Roller. And Troll Roller and crew are going to go straight for it. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Oh, they're doing it. And a lot of damage coming towards Abaddon. If Abaddon's ulti procs when they're not in a fighting position, I think it would be a very bad situation for him. So that's why he doesn't want to necessarily have that ulti proc without his team being ready to go for the fight. Also, Troll has an Aegis too, so he's okay with dying. He's DTD, down to die. And then we got the second siege coming through. We got damage coming towards Abaddon. Abaddon almost going down before his ulti actually procs. Magnus looking for a skewer. Sadly doesn't find it. And now he has a Shadow Blade available, so he can actually Shadow Blade forward if he needs to. Faces Void, don't do it. He has no mana for Chronosphere. Oh no, not good. And yes, he does get enough mana. And he's getting bottled up as well. What happened to his mana? Jesus, did he just not have that much mana? I mean, he time walked. He time walked, and then he had nothing. Interesting. Anyway, Magnus has his skewer up here in like 3 seconds. And the siege is going to continue on. Meanwhile, speaking of siege, we got down bottom. These creep waves, this creep wave for the Dire is actually pushing in. So bottom lane, these creeps will be pushing in here shortly, momentarily. The graph of the gold graph is showing at 2,500 in favor of the Dire or hehe United. It's actually doing a good job. Observer Wars getting dropped. Saying, hey, we need some more vision on this high ground. Looks like the siege will be continuing on and on and on. Faces Void. Gonna be the one to drop the Observer Ward, but sadly it's a Sentry Ward around the corner. They kill a creep. So no TP in for you, Tinker. But there's a Sentry Ward around here. So they say, hey, they dewarded. Guys, they dewarded. Was it just barely in vision? Wow, it's just barely in vision. Oh, Faceless Void. Wait, oh, Faceless, what are you doing? Faceless, what are you doing? No, Faceless, Faceless, no. Oh, he popped the BKB! Oh no, that's a big deal. If these guys just back away and wait for the BKB to run out, they have a very advantageous fight coming away in a few seconds. Yes, this is going to be a very good fight for them. That's a BKB charge. That was an 8-second BKB. You do not want to waste any time on those BKBs. And now we got Magnus and Faceless Void showing them down bottom just to go ahead and get themselves the rest of the farm that they need. Faceless Void once again out of mana for Chrono, but looks like he is going to need it here in this next fight. Abaddon and the crew are going to go and take advantage of the moment of the simple fact that Faceless Void is in the wrong spot. And the damage coming to us Troll Roll is actually pretty humongous right now. Fortify is available, they do use it at the very last second, so they're going to go for it. Faceless Void coming forward, he has enough mana to continue to go on. And Siege Creep, oh, well, the Siege Creep finish off. Oh, and if that Siege Creep kills it. So no, Dazzle denies it instead. Smoke of the Sea gets used. They did not have vision of that, but they do have sentries over here, so you need to be a little bit careful about where they go. They go for, oh my gosh, the Chronosphere catches everybody! They're gonna go for Yarn the Slayer, whose ult is on cooldown. He does go down. Wisp goes down as well. Beautiful play coming from these guys. RP comes on top of Troll Road. There's gonna be no secondary kill needed because the Aegis did run out. A very inopportune time to die. And dear God, guys, I don't know what to say outside of that. Outside of, oh my gosh, that just happened. The Aegis just ran out. Okay, probably just ran out. I don't know when exactly it ran out, but the Aegis got reclaimed. That's very unfortunate. Actually, look at the Roshan timer. If I'm reading this correctly, because Roshan timer, it's like a 6-minute time. No, you have 5 minutes to use the Aegis. So it's 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5. So basically, it ran out like 40 seconds ago, or 20 seconds ago, relative to that fight. And they got the perfect Chronosphere. They got the perfect everything. Nice fight. Beautiful fight coming from these guys. Shout out to HellRaisers. That was beautiful. Like I can't even be mad at that. Like that was just oh my gosh, that timing. They timed it right. They just defended as much as they possibly could, and they just went for it. And they got rewarded. They got rewarded adequately. So it looks like Aegis doesn't matter when you don't have it, bro. But they do get themselves a nice little a few kills on top of that. They also use the RP to get the kill on top of Spearbreaker, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, so Mantis just forever using those things for the Spearbreaker. Now we got Wisp. Wisp actually trying to go for kill on top of Courier. They do ping out the Wisp. Oh, Wisp, you might be in trouble. Oh, yep, Wisp, you're in trouble. Oh, Skywrath Mage. He sees the Wisp, and Wisp officially gets shouted out. But yep, sadly, she goes back to base. She actually almost took a crap ton of damage. Actually, no, she did take a crap ton of damage, or it. Wisp IO, whatever you call it, took a crap ton of damage from that. Moving on, Bristleback has an AC available from that fight. By the looks of it, looks like we have a Bloodstone up on Tinker. He has only 9 stacks, so he might have died once since he got it, or he might have only been involved in 1 kill since he's had it. Blink Dagger's up on Tinker. Blink Dagger's up on Troll Warlord. We see ourselves a mechanism available on Wisp, which is actually really good. Vladimir's offering is fully finished up on top of the Abaddon. Sadly, no Aghanosceptor, so I'm a little bit sad about that. Mio is here, so Skywrath Mage working on what looks to be a Rod of Atos. Aghanosceptor's up on Face 4, so you got the Chronosphere is necessary to help him win the fights, which I think is good. I think it's a good idea. Aghanosceptor Chronosphere is really powerful. You can it's basically time that your enemy can't do anything, assuming that you catch everybody. And if he gets more Chronospheres like he just got, like that's gonna be the godsend. Like they basically won a team fight, they got a tower, and then they came back and they're defending. They're fine. And on top of that, the Aegis, oh man, that timing for the Aegis was perfect. That was just like insult to injury right there. It's like, yo dog, I heard you like the Aegis. Let me just go ahead and make sure you don't have it when I kill you. Anywho, take a look at the goal graph. We see ourselves HellRaisers. They do have the advantage right now, for the time being. But they unfortunately don't have the map control as far as being able to farm the jungle. XP graph is going in favor of HellRaisers as well. And the fantasy points are showing you that freaking Quep is worth a lot of fantasy points. Rod of Atos fully finished up with Skywrath Mage. Shadow Blade still available for Magnus, so he can still do things if he wants to be all baller like. And the BKB BKB on Faces Void, I think is down to a 6-second BKB. I don't know. I don't really know. Anyway, Bristleback needs to. Oh, Bristleback, you need to go the other way. Shadow Blade can use on top of Magnus. He is going to be getting scouted. Oh man, Faces Void gets himself a nice little Chronosphere on top of Abaddon. I'm just going to go ahead and wait. And here comes the BKB getting popped by Goddamn, but Goddamn getting bashed to death. Look at the bashes though. Faces Void getting chased. The Shallow Grave does come through. Now we got the kills come on top from Faces Void on top of whoever this is. Nice little RP coming up from Magnus. Magnus can't skewer here in a few seconds. Looks like instead he's going to go ahead and run away. He did skewer towards that. The kill does officially go on top of Abaddon. They do get the kill, but it looks like they did lose the Skywrath Mage. And Tinker's going to go and TP out. Nobody has a stun available. Looks like damage almost enough to actually get the kill. Now we got Wisp showing up from the middle of nowhere. She does relocate back to the same exact location. So Wisp relocates back to the same exact location. TP's out. Meanwhile, on top, Tinker gonna continue to push. Hook just doing his thing as far as being that annoying person mid. And the fight recap showing us that, yeah, basically just a lot of things got used that last fight. I didn't see where the skill was used or how the skill was used, but just as long as the Face's Void stayed alive, that's all that matters. His Aghanim Scepter is available, so he does not want to be dead at this point. He is level 18, so his death timer would exceed his cooldown timer for his his death timer would exceed his cooldown timer for his Aghanim Scepter. Because basically, you want to use your, if you have an Aghanim Scepter's Face's Void, I'm under the understanding that you want to use it as soon as you possibly can every time. So if you see a team fight, if you see it's kind of suboptimal, you don't want to use it, but if you see if it's optimal enough, you just drop your ulti, go for a fight, and then back away. And then 6 seconds later, you just do it again, and again, and again, and again. And you just win every single team fight from there on out. Especially considering that you have an RP to follow up too. So even if your Chronosphere is crappy, when everybody's gathering around the outside of the Chronosphere just attacking with their range attacks and crap, Magnus is like, oh yo dog, I heard you didn't like Chronospheres. Let me just show you this RP real fast, and he just RP'd you. Speaking of which, how close are you to a refresher, Magnus? Oh, no refresher RP. I am sad. Looks like they do scout out an observer ward, so they are going to go ahead and kill it. The courier, smoke of deceit. Is that smoke of deceit? That is a smoke of deceit. So they kill a sentry ward. They kill a sentry ward only, and they're gonna go ahead and just give them the false security of knowing or thinking that there's nobody over there. Face's Void. Oh my gosh, Face's Void will be finding himself something that he does not want. Jumps into the middle of it. He is gonna find himself a Chronosphere. Chronosphere does catch everybody. Oh, the RP did get used. Unfortunately, looks like Abaddon's the one who's in the middle of that, and they're gonna keep Abaddon low. They probably should have made his ulti proc at least. And now they're gonna continue the fight. We got fights happening on both sides. BKB getting used by Face's Void. They're gonna go for something. Trollwall is just going all in on top of Bristleback right now. Bristleback not having the best of times, actually having the worst of times. Tinker shows up. He's gonna go for damage. Actually, not enough damage. Spearbreaker charges. He actually gets a kill on top of Bristleback from the front side. And now we got Spearbreaker ulti coming down from the side as well on top of Skyros. Spearbreaker is just everywhere. The Coon is just all over the place right now. And Roshan, he's not up. Oh, he is up. And that's very unfortunate. Magnus getting hit with the balls. He does have a Shadow Blade. He drops himself a skewer. And he runs away. But it's going to be Roshan. Roshan getting beat up right now by the Dire again. We'll see if the Radiant have enough time to hold this back. They do have themselves some creeps knocking on their tower once again. Bristle, he is going to be back alive. He did buy back for that, so unfortunately no goal for him. But Aegis does go towards Trollwaller once again. And Bristle's just getting so much. Look at the damage though. Jesus, 243 damage. And I think most of that's from... he's only getting 90 bonus damage. That's just his flat out bonus damage. Oh, sorry, he has a Basher. Right. I was about to say, where the heck is that coming from? He has a Basher, he also has an AC, which... Oh, it doesn't give you damage, never mind. He has a Basher, he also has a Sanjasha. And British Travel don't give you damage. Alright, middle tower, gonna be getting beat up here in a few seconds. It's not gonna be enough. We got the Heaven's Halberd coming up on top of Abaddon. That is an item. And Magnus needs just 10 more seconds. If he could just have these guys stop for 10 seconds, and he'll actually help his team win the fight. Shadow Blade's available, so he's ready to drop it. It's like they're pinging the middle tower. They want to go for the middle axis. Both towers are gone, pretty much. And Magnus is going to go ahead and Shadow Blade up. Going to go ahead and run on forward, see if he can find anything. He's going to scout his way forward. They do ping. They're pinging something. They're pinging something. Face's Void. Oh, Face's Void just might be the kill. It's like Face's Void not going to be the kill. Shadow Blade about to run out here on Magnus. And Magnus, oh, he's going to be able to catch RP. No, he gets turned into a sheep just in time. Tinker with the timing on that. And here comes the Chronosphere as well. Oh, everybody walked into it. Everybody walked into it. Magnus has the RP available. What the heck? Dude, what? Did he just walk out of it? Okay. Anyway, well, we got people showing up. We got Bristleback going to be going down. And, yep, that's going to be it. That's pretty much going to be it. That's going to be everybody going to be going down. Scarsme is going to be the last casualty here. Tinker blinks into the high ground just to make sure. Double kill going towards the Tinker. GG, well played, coming out from HellRaisers, and that was basically going to be it. I mean, I thought HellRaisers had a really good time in there. I thought they were doing a fantastic job. It's like, nope, just hehe United, just like the whole entire time, just saying, nope, just nothing.
Now where were we?
Then Nal's like, please ignore the retards. Oh man, that's it for the game. That will be it for this exciting installment, and the MSI Dragon, MSI Dragon Battle, number 3. Interesting stuff. I mean, I thought HellRaisers had a very solid lineup, but it's just HellRaisers. Sorry. I thought HellRaisers had a very solid lineup, but hehe United they just said nope. We don't care what the meta is. We're gonna kind of break it. We're gonna make our own meta. We are the meta. that is what Hehe United were going on. Anyway, my name is CulBlu. I'm very impressed by that game. I have to admit, that was a very fantastic showing of abilities from both sides. Great defense coming from HellRaisers, great offense coming from HellRaisers 2, and also great stuff coming from Hehe United. And they do, I think, deserve the victory that they ultimately got. And that's gonna be it for this game. So my name is CulBlu. I just watched you guys this game in the MSI Dragon Battle number 3. Man, you think eventually I'll get that. MSI Dragon Battle number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys whenever. Oh wait, hold on. Before I see you guys whenever, you can also check me out on my channels. I have my YouTube, my Twitch, and my Twitter. So I have my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/CulBluDota. That's CulBluDota. I also have my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/CulBlu. That's CulBlu. And that's my Twitter. My Twitter is @CulBluDota. That's CulBluDota. So anyway, go check out those. Go check out all those things. Have fun, and I will see you guys. See you guys whenever.